think she's darling, don't you? Emily was my closest friend until this year. Now we're still good friends, but we're not nearly as close as we were. We had a long talk about it last week. I told her I understood. She and Emily's date and just naturally have a little more in common now. They're both going steady and they're going to the same college. They're going to Sophie Yukon. Are you going to college?
Uh-huh.
You are? Where?
The university.
Oh, I know lots of people there. I had a long talk with Emily about my not getting to go. She says it's wonderful and not showing any bitterness about it. I'm going to get a job next week to go to Houston to business school. I'll probably work in Houston someday, if I don't get too lonely. Velma Morrison's oldest sister, she went to Houston and got herself a job there. But she almost died of loneliness. She's back here now working at the courthouse. Oh well, I don't think I'll get too lonely. I think a change of scenery would be good for me.
Mary Catherine! You're going to be furious with me, but Stanley Sewell came in right after you left, and he said he'd never forgive me if I didn't go ride with him. I said I had to ask you first, because I'd asked you to wait particularly for me, and that I knew you were very sensitive.
I'm very sensitive? You're very sensitive. I have never stopped speaking to you over anything in my life.
Will you forgive me if I go?
Oh, sure.
Thank you!
I'm not nearly as close to Velma as I am to Emily. I think Emily's beautiful, don't you?
She's very pretty.
Well, Lila's going to kill us if we don't stop holding her up. Which way do you go?
Home.
I go that way too. We could walk together.
Okay.
Good night, Lila. Good night. Well, this is where I live.
In that house there?
Uh-huh.
Where is that music coming from?
The flats.
What's the flats?
I don't know what it is. That's just what they call it. It's nothing but a bunch of barbecue restaurants and beer joints down there. And they call it the flats. There used to be a creek running down there that they call Willow Creek, but it's all dry now. My father says when he was a boy, every time the river flooded, Willow Creek used to fill up. But the river doesn't overflow anymore now that they took the raft out of it. I like to come out here at night and listen to the music. Do you like to dance?
Well,
I love to dance.
Well, I don't dance too well.
There's nothing to it but confidence.
That's what my sister says.
I didn't learn for the longest kind of time, for lack of confidence. And then Emily gave me a long lecture about it. And I got confidence and learned. Would you like to come in for a while?
Well, if it's all right with you.
I'd be glad to have you.
Thank you.